Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the PSA. But this is not where we last left off. So, I've had an issue. Apparently, like, the last two saves I created were corrupted. I had to go back to a pretty old save in order to actually finish the Civil War. So, we're about 15 months prior to when we actually won the Second Civil War. Because I think we won in, like, December of 39, and now it's August of 38. So there are a few differences, mainly that the Second American Civil War, the Second Wilkrieg hasn't actually begun quite yet. I'm not too sure what the issue was. Why the save file got broken. It's a little disappointing, but it's okay. We've won. Big thumbs up to us. It does mean, like, you know, for some things we are a little bit behind on, like our text. We don't have all the text we have. We don't get all the advisors we had because a lot of stuff we did, we played, again, for like an entire year. That's now just gone to history. It's an alternate timeline. But what's true is that we have won the Second American Civil War. Let's wait. We should be getting an event very, very soon because a lot of these units will get disbanded. As you can see, most of them are gone. The end of the Second American Civil War. The enemies of America have been destroyed. Once again, the South has been pacified, the thinkless menace has been suppressed, and the American Caesar has been vanquished. Threats to American democracy have been destroyed. The great system designed so wisely by the founding fathers has survived another threat. Now, across the country, people can rejoice and celebrate a new era of peace. Absolutely fantastic. I will say, like, is it just me or does the game seem a little... There we go. I don't know why the game was so quiet, but we fixed it. We do have some civilian factories. They did get rid of all of my military factories that I built. Most of them. I still got 20, which is not that bad. How many rifles do we have in storage? 112. Definitely put you on 5. We're not even building our tanks quite yet. So let's... What are we researching? I think we just wait until we can research maybe the 1938 medium tank. I think that seems like a pretty fair place for us to wait. Next up, let's go for... let's build some dreadnoughts. We don't really build dreadnoughts too much in Hoi 4. Put 2 on trucks, 2 on artillery. We've got 1 on trains. We'll put some on support equipment, and then we're going to start building some aircraft. Small basic airframe. Let's go 3 on you, and then we should have basic close air support. We'll go 5 on you. So right now we have 106 civilian factories, which I would say is pretty good. And with 106, I think what we really want to do is we just want to build a lot of civilian, a lot of military economy in the West. We don't want to build it over in the East where the rebels used to be. We want it to be pretty safe and secure. But a 96% of that is for consumer goods, which is not very good. So we are on civilian economy, volunteers only. Do we have anybody here that actually benefit us? Construction speed. You know what? I'll take a 10% construction speed. Seems good to me for now. All these guys, all the planes can just wait around. Okay, lose 50 political power. We gain some more stability. America's reunited, a more perfect union. And I will be, I'll be sticking to my beautiful yellow color here. We have 5-3. 5-3, 5-6. Probably our best general. I'm not too sure where exactly we're going to station you. I guess I'll just put you on the border with Canada for now. Mostly because I don't know where else you would really go. Let's get like 5 rows of infantry. How many? We can have up to 80. I have 2 rows of infantry. I want to get tanks going as well soon. But we actually need to get tank production, which we just don't have right now. Okay, so we will go for 38 medium. Fantastic. It is disappointing that we did end up losing like a year of progress. I mean, I guess we technically, have more manpower now because we didn't all die. Manpower is going down a little bit, but that's not a huge issue. Oh, so we don't use suppress resistance anymore. We've got an actual thing to do. The last bastion of American democracy. We will begin this up. People have mostly said in the comments that they want to see... I think it's Farmer Labor win the election. I think last time we played the PSA, and I think this was like 2 years ago now. I think we did the Democrats, if I remember correctly. Okay. Hurricane of 38. A lot of destruction. I guess that would have been one of those things that would have just really hampered MacArthur. And now we've got to deal with it, which is fun. Okay, we've completed the Boulder Dam. Fantastic. How many planes do we have? We don't have manpower. I have no troops. Because all of our units are being demobilized. I think Sacramento. No, we're gonna keep everything in the West. California is now the heart of America. If the East wanted to stay as powerful as it once was, maybe they shouldn't have had a revolt. They have like no supplies. Draw the line to be something maybe a little bit more like this. If I were to delete you and then draw this line back up, would you be more willing to kind of relocate? Because your supplies here are not very good. And I don't want to be taking attrition for no reason. I can't afford the manpower loss. I really also can't really afford the equipment loss too much either. Okay, I do want to import some rubber. We will import chromium from South Africa. Seems completely fine to me. Reclaim Hawaii. Who owns Hawaii right now? Hawaii is in the Entente. So I mean, like, Canada. I'd be willing to do a Hawaii Foreign Alliance trade. Anti-clan laws. Let me give you a little bit more stability here. And you'll be done in 3 more days. Political power goes up. Division limit goes up by plus... No, actually, no, it removes this. So we actually get our divisions going down. And we also get less political power, which is fun. Military factory construct slower. Civilian construct faster. Okay. So apparently the new Democrats got elected automatically. When's our election? November? So maybe in the election we'll vote in farmer labor, but for right now, I guess we can't really do anything about that. What do we want to go for first? We want to get rid of all the penalties for the Civil War. 2 civilian factories, and then you are construction speed. Yeah, we'll definitely go for the efficiency movement first. And a triumph of democracy. The final defeat of General MacArthur's junta, our government, the righteous government, stands tall over the American continent once more. Just like Abraham Lincoln 75 years ago, President Hiram Warren Johnson has saved democracy in the Union. Now the war is over, the lessons learned from the crisis of 37, and the war must be studied and applied. While there is indeed much willingness for the government to reform the system, there's no consensus on how to proceed. Some question whether President Reed and Long should be propagandized as martyrs against the dictatorship of Douglas MacArthur, who all agree was the prime villain of the Civil War, or if they should be dismissed as radical dictators in the making themselves. There are still many sympathizers of both men in the Farmer Labor, Democratic, and Republican parties, despite declaring both men traitors back in 1937. What is clear is that the military has grown too powerful in pre-war America, even in peacetime, but few know how to reconcile this issue with national defense, especially with the popularity of General Marshall, who has offered several government positions already. All these questions and others must be answered, but by the grace of Almighty God, America now has a government ready to try. So we will definitely stay yellow. Why would I want to become like the boring kind of the blue? Every America's blue, and it's boring. Let's go Sophia McClellan here. And I guess where do I even send you? You know what? I'm not even going to send you anywhere quite yet. Also, because we have so many civilian factories, we can definitely form a department. The number of weapon companies have been fought against various traders. Are any of them good? Design. It might not show up until I actually click. 100 political power, though. 100 political power is pretty good. No, give me the 100 political power, please. We have no war support, which is not... I need more war support. Radio propaganda, base war support goes up by +5. Absolutely, I'll take it. What are you taking right now? Combat casualties are negative 21%. Got resistance, pride of the fleet. And, oh yeah, what we also need to do is definitely fight the traitors. Go for the socialists first. I don't know if it really makes a big difference which of the two we do. As long as we, you know, do both of them as soon as they're available to us. Heavy weapons companies. Give me that political power, man. Give me the political power. Reclaim Hawaii. This just demands union. Which does worry me a little bit. Let's request American voting rights as well. I don't know if that really does too much for us, but I will. I want to get that done. Panama. What do I need to do to reclaim the canal? We need more cores. You know what? Fair enough. And how is resistance? Which is F7, F8. Compliance is pretty bad. But resistance also is like just fine. It's actually not bad at all. Are you on yeah, you're on local police force, which is basically what I want you to be at. Okay, trial of the aviation companies. Give me the political power, man. The more political power, the better. Factory output goes down. I mean, the factory output's already fucking garbage. So I will definitely legislate some freedoms. Your new nationalism. Naval companies, vote has failed. Fuck you. Give me more political power. And right now, the social liberals are pretty popular. We got new nationalism, which is consumer goods, just up by 5%. Thank you. Then we get 10% stability, production efficiency, retention. Basically, we're trading 5% consumer goods for 10% stability. And I honestly don't know if that's a great trade I want to actually make. So new nationalism, I think that's something we might worry about further into the future. That'll probably be like the last thing that we do. What about you? We get land doctrine, becomes a trial of traders, generals. Military, 20% factory output. I'm guessing, is that just fixing a social resistance? Economic devastation. We got a lot of penalties. Things are not looking so good in America right now. Research speed. You know what? Give me an extra. Just give me extra construction speed, I think. Stability is nice. Just give me the construction for now. 21 divisions. I'm actually going to put you into an entirely different army for right now. I'm going to put you on the border with Mexico. Not that we're going to be fighting a war against Mexico. That shouldn't happen. Because again, they're both in the Entente. Give me the political power, man. And we can use this as a press resistance. And they can core... But compliance is more than 40. We're at 5 right now. Are you even gaining compliance? High compliance. How is a high compliance? You're at 5 goddamn %. We could go local autonomy. And you know what? I think I will do local autonomy. Just to boost compliance a little bit more. The higher compliance is, the lesser resistance. And also we get to save on some manpower. Probably not a ton. Because we do need a lot of it. Equal right amendment. The amendment has been conceived up in the early 1920s following the passage of the 18th Amendment to allow women the right to vote. The amendment would allow up on the 19th further protect the rights of women throughout the United States of America. On political power, I mean, the stability would be nice. So we will definitely take a little bit more stability here at negative 0%. Yeah, so CNT will end up winning their war here. That is not a surprise. 10% stability. Your factory output with a little bit more stability as well. Give me, first and foremost, country life movement. And then after that, we might think about kind of fixing up our industry a little bit. Liberal taxation. We get political power to that as well, which is nice. One more research slot. Honestly, I mean, research slots are nice. But I don't really think they're like that high of a priority. Let's go for conversion right here. Diplomatic mission from Brazil. Thank you very much. Me and Brazil can be friends. And then once we have an open research slot, let's go for the M1 Garand. And let's get 2 of you up on the yellow army for now. Who do we want to decrypt? Of course we want to be decrypting. I think French ciphers would be the first and foremost. Or maybe we want to focus a little bit more on CNT, because if we end up navally invading them in the Second Weltkrieg, because we will be joining the Second Weltkrieg eventually, is we'll probably have troops in national France and navally invade into southern Spain, or we send troops into Portugal, or both. Both of those are an option as well. Okay, child labor. 1%, I mean, I'll take the stability still. Stability's pretty nice. There's never a time I don't want to get some more stability for us. Like, what we could look at is maybe 1940 support weapons, because we do have a slot open right now. And it is 39. Artillery? You know what? 43 days is pretty fast. Let's get those artillery going. I don't think it'll ever hurt to have artillery. Because how's our supplies looking right now? Like, we've got a lot of everything. We got a lot of motorized. Maybe actually take one down on you. Do we have motorized divisions? I don't actually think we do. I'm just gonna duplicate you. Throw in motorized units here. 15 combat width. Let's get you up to 8. No. 17. Do we get me up to 20 if I put you in? Yes, you will. Thing is, we don't have a lot of support equipment. So, you know, let's replace you with the support artillery. We have a ton of stuff, man. Yeah, give me some motorized units here. Even though it's called Copy of Volunteer Light Infantry, don't worry about the name too much. It's there just to kind of throw off our enemies. They're expecting light infantry, but by golly, it's a group of trucks. A bunch of artillery support, which is always nice. Let's keep on boosting our cryptology department, because cryptology is fun. Is there any way I can even talk to the United States to join? Or talk to the Entente? I think the answer is yes, but I need to do back in business. 100 political power. Enter the fray. We get a lot of political power off cheaper equipment as well. I mean, that's looking pretty good. How bad are these penalties? Also, I'm not fighting oh no, I am fighting terrorists. Good on me. I completely forgot I actually clicked those buttons. Stability, research slot. I mean, research slot's nice. Political power, industry bonus. You add free trade, which I mean, actually, free trade's not bad. We have so much resources as the United States. With so many civilian factories, free trade is completely acceptable. I don't know if I mean, I guess this saves us 150 political power. If we wanted to do this manually. Army Rangers. Well, I mean, the second Ville Creek has to be gone. World tension at 72%. We don't need to do back in business quite yet. So let's do liberal taxation. Try to get our economic devastation to not be as bad. And what are you? Construction speed, political power, 10% stability. Okay. And our election's next November. And we'll probably see farmer labor win the election. Again, that's what people said the most that they wanted to see. I have no reason to deny them of that wish. If I do this, they might just say yes. What ideology is Hawaii? They're conservative. Like, it's again, like they might say yes. They might just do it. Which would be nice. Radio interception. Let's just keep on going down the list. Anthem for America. Let's do Battle Cry of Freedom. Why not? We have 6 civilian factories on this right now. With 70% consumer goods. Like, it's pretty bad. Basic medium tank. Thank you very much. So now, we'll upgrade our artillery here. Production, towed artillery. I mean, research, right? It says that it's researched. I'm stupid. It's literally right. It's right here. I'm very dumb. We gotta close you up, open you up. Convert all of the old artillery pieces first. That's why we got our conversion bonus. And we're up to 30% stability. Honestly, that is not bad at all. And that is completely reasonable. Also, can I fight more terrorists? Yes, I can. Get him out of here. We don't need a track. Say I do need more chromium. We'll trade chromium, not with Russia, because Russia could end up being a hostile. And not really. I guess Russia's hostile to Germany, and we're friendly with Germany, so I don't want to give Russia civilian factories for free. If I could avoid it. Again, you remove economic devastation. But it's really not that bad. I mean, it's a 5% penalty. You are at... Yeah, so let's go with... Chautauqua? Chautauqua? I don't know how the hell you say that, but we'll go with that one next. And we can now go up to limited conscription. Fantastic. A little bit more war support. We can get our way up to early mobilization as well, which I think would be quite nice. What about you guys? Is anybody else in here in the International? I know Venezuela. Well, I mean, they in the previous one they did join the International because they elected the syndicalist government, but they might not do that again. I don't know if that's hard coded in. So far, like, nobody in South America is in the International, which I mean is good for us for sure. How are our troops doing? They got their equipment. They should have all the guns that they need. It's really just waiting for troops to carry said guns. 38. You know what? Give me a third row on this. We'll get ready to join up with Austria. Sniper program. Sure. I don't know if it really makes a big difference one way or the other. But I have no reason to say no to it. Stability, research speed. What am I even going to want to research? I don't actually even know. I don't even know quite yet. Also, what I should be doing, I should be building my medium tanks. Auto design, throw in you. Throw in the radio, and then throw in... Which one of you is more breakthrough? Throw in extra ammunition. Hey, no, instead of this extra gun... Throw in a wet ammunition storage. Get our reliability up at least a little bit. Save you up. Did it save? I don't know. You know what? Okay, I see what the issue was. Give me the radio. Give me you as well as this. Select it. Well, you know what? Let's go for okay, we'll keep this tank here. Save this design, build it up. I'm gonna say 10 factories on that right away. Once you're done with the aircraft, start putting them into tank production. Tank production is gonna be a little bit slow to begin with, but it should start picking up after that. 200 command power. You cost 15. I mean, it's like you might as well, right? Camouflage expert's usually pretty good to stop enemy close air support from bombing us too much. Because while other American factions didn't have that much in the way of labor laws, yeah, pass a law. While they didn't have that much in terms of close air support, the International almost certainly will have significantly more aircraft. So that's something that we do need to be aware of. Next up, let us support liberal let's do 4 freedoms. Let's get a political power first before we get 2 civilian factories. So I don't think 2 civilian factories, it's not that big of a deal. It's not going to change things too dramatically here. Armor 1940. You know what? Let's even go for like the 1940 tank right away. Hey, do I want to click these buttons in order to reduce... I mean, resistance, it should resolve itself in time. Like, maybe we want to do it for, like, Chicago or stuff like that, so maybe some of the bigger cities. That's really about it. Are any of you... Wasn't one of you, resistant decay? Yeah, we might actually want to get Orson Welles in here. And just have the resistance go down a little bit. Strength, resistance, efficiencies. And we can always replace him afterwards. He doesn't need to be a permanent fixture of government. We can swap him in and out. Okay, Venezuela, they did still elect the syndicalists. That's fine. We might actually be able to coup them Because I know if Venezuela elects a syndicalist leader, America can coup. It just doesn't. I don't think I've ever seen it happen, but I think it is a possibility. Iberia joining International, not a surprise. We've nothing for you, huh? Yeah, we got our 4 freedoms. Let us then, because you remove covering for civil war and to win political power. So let's support the unions. Let's put on early mobilization. And then I think with that, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give a thumbs up. Not doing, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.